And then maybe give the ant like translucent.
I'm Ant-Man. I'm Ant-Man. Hi, I'm Scott.
You just say hi, I'm Scott.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another Marvel Legends review. Today we're taking a look at Ant-Man, and this is the Walgreens exclusive Eric O'Grady or Black Ant-Man. And I happened to come across this in my local Walgreens down here in Greenwood, Indiana, on the south side of Indianapolis. They had 3 of them, and I was able to kind of look at them and get the one I thought had the best paint job on it. I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and get this guy and take a look, since he is an exclusive figure, and I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ant-Man's packaging. So here we have the Walgreens exclusive Ant-Man in package. It's just like the Ant-Man package that we got before with the movie Ant-Man, except it's got the different character in there. It says Ant-Man at the top, looking really cool. Marvel Legends. It just says Ant-Man down at the bottom. I would have preferred if they would have put Black Ant or maybe Eric O'Grady Ant-Man or something. I don't know. Something a little bit different. But he's in the package by himself, no accessories, which is kind of a bummer. I wish that they would have taken the Antony ant, maybe removed the wings and repainted it as a fire ant or something. That would have been kind of cool, but unfortunately we get no accessories with this guy. On this side, we've got a picture of a bunch of ants looking really cool. Bunch of ants over there on that side. We get a little ant on the top, which is looking really cool. Nothing on the bottom of the package. Back of the package has a picture of the Black Ant-Man there, looking kind of cool. There's absolutely nothing else going on there. And then there is a write-up, so just kind of a close-up here. If you want to pause and read that, you can. I think this is basically the same write-up that we get with the Scott Lang Ant-Man, movie Ant-Man. They just replaced Eric O'Grady with Scott Lang. But yeah, really like that Ant-Man back there. Woo, he's dancing. So yeah, definitely kind of cool. Let's go ahead and get Ant-Man out of the package and see what we think. So here we have the Black Ant-Man or Eric O'Grady Ant-Man out of package, and I really do like this guy. He looks really nice, very well painted. If you don't know who this character is, he's the, I want to say the 4th incarnation of Ant-Man. So he was I think a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent that came across Dr. Pym's latest version of the Ant-Man suit and ends up becoming the Ant-Man, and at one point they think he's dead, and he comes back, and yeah, he's there. It's an interesting incarnation. I like the black and the red. I didn't think I was going to like this helmet. I've seen a lot of pictures of this online and was like, this is going to be an easy pass for me. But once I actually got the figure in hand, I'm liking the sculpt more and more and more, which is really cool. They did a good job with the paint apps. I like the red on the arms, very much like the comic book with the flare-outs up here on the forearms, very cool. I like the red coming down his body here, although I think that dot on his chest should be a little bit bigger. Great job on the head sculpt. We'll get some nice close-up shots here in a minute. There is some paint miss on the belt buckle, which I'll show off. Like the feet. The sculpt on the feet is kind of weird. They're kind of inset. I think that this is the Spider-Man 2099 mold that they used for this. Looking at the feet, I'm guessing that's what it is. He's got 2 closed fists, and it's kind of But overall, yeah, I mean, it looks good. It stands well. Definitely liking that. They've even got the paint all down the back, which is very cool. Like how the suit continues there. He's got his little red ant butt. And again, I like how on the feet here we've got the flare-outs. I think that looks really, really nice. As far as articulation goes, I mean, he's pretty much like most of the other figures. He's got a really good ball joint on his head. He's got a shifting joint in his shoulder here. He's got a ball joint on the top of the shoulder, a swivel at the bicep, a double elbow joint. He's got joints at his wrists, and they can spin. He's got joints at his hips, swivels there at the top of the legs. He's got an ab crunch, double jointed knees, and of course he's got the ankle joints. So looking at the head sculpt, I mean, they did a really, really nice job on it. I like the glowing eyes. I thought they pulled that off really well. All the little red dots on the helmet look nice. It's kind of got this glowing orange color. The antennae are really nice. But you got to watch out for that because those could easily break. This is not for kids. They're going to snap those off very easy. Like the red stripe down the top. I think that looks good. The red on the suit looking really super sharp. They did a good job with the paint. It could have been a little bit brighter. It's a little bit thin, kind of dark on that black, but it looks pretty good. And I would have liked the dot to have been a little bit bigger on the chest. So just kind of looking at the mid shot of the figure, again, they got the gloves perfect. The black fingers, the flare outs at the top of the glove there, I think that looks really, really nice. The belt buckle is a little miss on the paint, but I mean, it looks like it does in the comic. I mean, I could easily fix that with a little bit of black paint. It was the best that they had on the shelf. You know, the rest of the costume is just straight black, and he's got his red ant underwear, his little flat ant butt there. I mean, they did a pretty decent job, and I'm glad the paint went all the way down the back of the figure. That definitely helps this thing out a lot. And just a final look at the feet itself. Again, the boots are nice. It's got the flare outs at the top of the boots, very much like the comic book. And they're just red feet, the black suit, black pants. Sometimes simpler is better, but they definitely capture the look of the comic. Alright, so I just kind of want to do a nice still shot of the helmet up close. Again, I really like the red dots, kind of looks like the ant eyes up here, this red stripe going down the back, all the orange. They even got the orange on the chin, so just kind of a close-up of the face. We can get it to focus there. I mean, they did a really remarkable job with that. I think they did a very nice job with the paint sculpt. Looks like the character. Definitely looks very ant-like. Definitely, again, the antenna. But again, this is not for a kid. They're going to snap those antennae off very, very easily. But yeah, the more, I mean, I didn't like the pictures, but the more I handle the figure, the more I like it. For comparison, here we have the Black Ant-Man next to Spider-Man 2099, and yeah, this has got to be the same mold. Looking at the two, looking at the elongated abdomen here, and the feet are the telltale signs because they kind of warp inward, looking kind of weird. So I'm 100% sure that's the same body mold there, but that's okay. I mean, it works. It's actually a better mold than this. This one's a lot stiffer in the joints than the Spider-Man 2099 figure, which is kind of cool. Definitely digging it. I wish he had at least one open hand, though, or at least switch out hands. That would have been pretty cool. And here we have the Black Ant-Man next to the Spider-Girl figure in the black costume. Definitely pretty cool. I like the size ratio. I think that he scales really well in the Marvel Legends set. And again, I just didn't think I was going to like this figure. And the more I pose it, the more I look at it, the more I really do dig it. Here we have the Walgreens Black Ant-Man next to the Judd Apatow movie Ant-Man, and they were very different. Very, very different. You know, and I like them both respectively. I think that they did a really good job with the paint on this figure. The only thing I don't like about the movie Ant-Man is the mask is not right. I wish they would have done the mouthpiece proper, like they did. You can get that with the Select figure, but it's just unfortunate. They put so much effort into this figure. Why that head, I don't know. And then the Black Ant-Man, definitely cool, much more comic booky, and I like the antenna. I don't know, there's something about the character that looks more superhero to me. And finally, here we have the Black Ant-Man next to Antony with little tiny Judd Apatow Ant-Man on top from the movie, and obviously a lot smaller than the Walgreens exclusive figure, but that's probably my biggest gripe I've got with the figure is it came with no accessories, no switch out hands, no ant accessory. I think I would have liked it if they would have given us this ant accessory here. Maybe paint the ant a different color, like take the wings off and make a fire ant like we saw in the movie. Or they could have given it red translucent wings and painted the little tiny Ant-Man to more look like this black Ant-Man. I think that would have been really, really cool. If they would have done that, I would have been perfectly happy with the figure. Figure itself's nice. It's just, goodness gracious, at least give us some kind of accessory. So is the Walgreens exclusive Black Ant-Man a figure that you want in your Marvel Legends collection? You know, if you're not a huge Ant-Man fan, this could be an easy pass. If you really like Ant-Man and you like all the variations, it's something that you're going to want. Or if you like the, faithful to comic book figures, this is something you might like. Or if you like the exclusive figures, this is definitely a figure that you're going to want. But this is not going to be for everybody's taste. Not everybody's going to like this figure. And like I said, looking initially at the pictures, I was like, but after holding the figure and looking at the sculpt for a while, I am digging it. I'm glad I did pick it up. Again, my biggest gripes are the fact that we don't have any accessories with this figure. Why they couldn't retool the Anthony figure, I don't know, to go with this guy. I think that would have been really, really cool. Or maybe give us, I don't know, a bunch of ants or something, like smaller than Anthony. I don't know. I think it'd been easier to retool the Anthony figure to go with it. And some switch out hands would have been really nice as well. Other than that, like the figure a lot. So there he is, the Walgreens exclusive Black Ant Eric O'Grady Ant-Man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And as always, look for more videos in the future.